It is National Public Safety Telecommunication Week. In Gibson County, commissioners signed a proclamation honoring their 911 operators, including one dispatcher who has served for 32 years. Eyewitness News' Ann Powell has the story.
Well, I think they do a great job without any question, and they serve our community quite well.
Heroes behind the headset.
We dispatch police, fire, and EMS. We answer the 911 calls. We do IDACs. We do a little bit of everything.
Becky Beatles has answered 911 calls for the past 3 decades. She grew up in Hazleton. When her town flooded when she was a teenager, she knew she wanted to be a dispatcher.
And they set up a command center at the community center, and I helped out there, and it just stuck with me.
Through the years, Beatles has answered thousands of calls, many of them in Gibson County. Out of all those calls, she said one has stayed with her. On February 18, 2005, a Hopstop police officer and his son were hit by a train.
It was third shift, and the officer had his son with him, and they got hit by the train. The basement was leaking, it was flooding. It was just total chaos here.
So far this year, Beatles and her coworkers have answered over 4,000 calls, which officials say is normal.
That keeps you. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 people on duty, and that's really a lot for those people to deal with.
Right now, the dispatchers work in a small room in the sheriff's office, but later this spring, they will have a new dispatch center in the new jail.
It's going to have a window, and we are excited to have a window to see outside.
Well, they do a great job, and they're kind of that person that you don't see out in the limelight, but the first person you talk to when you've got something bad going on is a communications officer.
To celebrate Beatles and her fellow dispatchers, the sheriff's office is celebrating with a luncheon on Thursday.